except me. My trio get up to play a set. Music truly was my first love, and yet here I can't stand it. The sound, channeled through two aging amplifiers, is rotten. I take great chunks out of simple chords, massacre a bossa nova, and then bang out a blues number I wrote for the occasion, the How Did I End Up 40 blues. People laugh. They think I'm joking. I sing the chorus. I'm turning 40. Seems to me like front-page news, and all I want to do is sing the How Did I End Up 40 blues. It is a big moment, 40. When we're young, we have no inkling of what it will be like, the gradual loss of potential that comes with getting older. We can still think of ourselves as promising. Most people in the papers are older than us. The birthdays of the famous still predate our own by several years, though they are starting to creep closer. There's still time. We appear rather fresh and precocious when we tell people we were born in 1969. Any achievement at this age is worth double. We don't have to fret too much about making something of ourselves. Time will take care of that. But what happens when time starts to run out? When you have been overtaken by people born in the 80s? It's a nasty realization. Actually, we might not fulfill any of that potential at all. I have a strong sense that if something's going to happen to you, something big, then it's probably going to have happened by the time you're 40. I try the second verse. Well, some people tell me that 40's the new 30, but 10 years ago there was more totty at my party. I have to work hard at the vowels to rhyme 30 with party, but it's worth it because there is more laughter. But it's not really true. 10 years ago, I was newly married to the woman I still love. Totty didn't really come into it. In fact, I'm not sure it ever did. By now, I'm convinced I've been behaving strangely for the last few minutes. Photos of the event bear this out. My eyes are bulging and I am green. I plough on to verse 3. I'm not a glass half-empty person. I'm a lucky man. There has always been plenty to look forward to. But something had changed, perhaps in the past 2 or 3 years. It was as if I had joined the first 40 dots of my life, and then smarted at the surprise of seeing the features not of a happy man, but of a sour old thing leering back at me. There was much to be grateful for, but I always came back to negatives. The burden of childcare, the exigencies of work, the sense that every bit of my time and effort was taken up in dutiful subservience to someone else. We crash out of the set and then dance like it is the last night of the 60s. I try for the umpteenth time to push it to the back of my mind, but I can no longer pretend that there isn't something urgently wrong. The music is so loud that our teeth rattle in our heads. I think something's seriously wrong, I yell at a number of ears. But all I get is grinning faces and groovy dancing. No one can hear a thing. There are colleagues aboard who think I pulled a sickie when I fled the office on Thursday. I try to explain. I'm ill. There's something wrong. I don't think I'll ever be able to set foot in that office again, I tell them. They think I'm drunk. But I'm drinking water. Somehow midnight arrives at the same time as Putney Pier. The London Rose bobs giddily into dock. We step off into the London night. Partygoers disperse to the promise of tomorrow and the rest of their lives. I load up the guitar and amplifiers and generally grimace a lot. Let's get you home and get you better, Sharon says. At last, I think, she's taking me seriously. I dread the moment of arriving home, the point at which the party is officially over and there is nothing left between me and what's happening to me. The coach pulls into the close and we disembark, wigs awry. Babysitters wave goodbye and saunter off back to their effortless weekends. We lug various sleepover children around, disperse them evenly among the houses. Then people settle. It's night time.